The cameras were waiting, the headlines already written, and the whispers of betrayal echoed louder than ever. In the heart of New York, Donald Trump, the man who had built towers that touched the clouds, was now watching his own home collapse. It was not a business deal gone wrong, not a failed project, but something far more personal: his marriage to Ivana Trump, the woman who had once been his partner in love, ambition, and empire. Their romance had been dazzling, a story that glittered with luxury and ambition. Together, Donald and Ivana were unstoppable, the golden couple of the 1980s, raising 3 children while building hotels, casinos, and headlines that celebrated their every move. To the outside world they were untouchable, the very picture of success. But when the cameras turned away, shadows began to grow. Arguments replaced laughter, trust was eroded by rumors, and ambition that had once united them now began to pull them apart. The early 1990s turned their private pain into a public spectacle. Magazines printed every whisper, tabloids hunted every photograph, and strangers debated their heartbreak as if it belonged to them. Donald, known for his power and confidence, found himself painted as vulnerable, even broken. For Ivana, it was a fight to reclaim her dignity and her voice after years of standing beside one of the most powerful men in the world. What made this moment so raw was not just the scandal but the human truth beneath it. For all his wealth, Donald Trump could not buy back trust. For all her strength, Ivana could not erase the pain of betrayal. Their children, caught in this storm, were reminders of what was at stake: love, family, and the bonds that money could never replace. By 1992, the marriage was over, and the divorce settlement became one of the most famous in American history. Yet what the world saw as drama and headlines was, for Donald and Ivana, the end of a dream they had once shared. For him, it was a rare defeat, not in the boardroom but in the heart. For her, it was a chance to step out of his shadow and rebuild her own life. Long after the papers were signed, the pain lingered. Donald had always believed he could win at anything, but this loss showed him the limits of power. He had conquered real estate, battled bankruptcy, and survived public scrutiny, but nothing compared to the loneliness of watching love slip away. It was a reminder that even empires can crumble when the foundation at home begins to crack. The divorce of Donald and Ivana Trump was more than a scandal. It was a story of love that could not survive ambition, of a family broken under the weight of fame, and of a man who learned that sometimes the hardest battles are not fought in courtrooms or boardrooms but in the silence of an empty home.
Whose inspiring story of politician would you like to hear next? Tell us in the comments below.